my name's Paul Wright. I'm an international pig consultant based in the UK. Today I'm going to tell you about Syncoris, which is a brilliant new concept in pig reproduction management. Syncoris is a concept that allows pig farmers to put in place a multi-week batch farrowing system, a management approach that has economic benefits and improves productivity. For advice on how you can introduce a multi-week batch system, Janssen Animal Health should be your first port of call. Syncoris offers you the opportunity to improve synchronisation and performance in your farrowing unit. One of the first obstacles is that gilts normally come into estrus at different times throughout the month. Regumate allows you to synchronise estrus in gilts and predict when they'll come into estrus. And you simply arrange inseminations to fit with the synchronised gilts. The performance of synchronised gilts is impressive. Improved ovulation and more accurate timing results in increased likelihood of conception at fair service and a higher number of piglets born. On average, estrus synchronisation with Regumate generates an additional half a piglet born per litre. Regumate can also be used to delay estrus and give sows time to recover and improve body condition after weaning, before they are remated, or to synchronise sows back into the rhythm of a batch cycle. Using Regumate to synchronise estrus and ovulation in gilts or recently weaned sows reduces the spread of farrowings in the batch. Being able to predict what will happen and when makes it easy to manage routines and workflow. For instance, when you look at the expected farrowing dates of the sow charts in the farrowing houses, you notice that the farrowing dates are batched closer together. The pens at the end of the farrowing week contain only uniform litter ages of similar size, as opposed to 1 week old litter next to a newborn litter. Syncoris is a concept that uses several products that work in harmony with the normal reproductive hormones. This improves synchronisation of estrus and ovulation. It allows you to aspire to a more productive way of working, predict when you'll need your most expert staff for farrowing, and maintain high health standards. What actually happens during a sow's reproductive cycle, and how can Syncoris affect this process? A sow's 21-day cycle is based on 2 phases. The follicular phase, which occurs just before and during estrus, and the luteal phase, which occurs after estrus. The ovaries of the sow contain follicles, which in turn contain ova. Ovulation or release of the ova from the right follicles occurs during estrus. Sows are normally inseminated just before ovulation. A follicle that has released its ovum regresses and becomes corpus luteum. Follicle growth starts when various parts of the brain send out chemical messengers in the form of hormones. First, the hypothalamus releases gonadotrophin-releasing hormone, GnRH, which in turn causes follicle-stimulating hormone, FSH, to be released from the pituitary gland. FSH encourages the follicles to grow and ripen. Once the follicles have enlarged, they start to produce estrogen. Estrogen induces estrus-related physical changes, such as swollen reddened vulva and typical behaviours which include the standing reflex, pricked and trembling ears and a trembling tail. The start of estrus also coincides with a peak in the levels of luteinizing hormone, or LH, in the brain. LH is the trigger for ovulation, or the release of ova from the follicles. The ova proceed down the oviduct to the uterus and following successful insemination are fertilised close to the uterine horn. The remaining empty follicles now turn into corpora lutea and the second luteal phase starts. In a pregnant sow, the corpora lutea produce the hormone progesterone, which maintains the pregnancy, and they remain present until farrowing. Syncoris products support the sow's natural hormonal cycles so that they are more predictable for batch management and harmonise with business needs. Firstly, Regulate ensures that the gilts and sows start their cycles simultaneously. Secondly, Maprolin gives the gonadotrophin releasing hormone signal from the brain an additional stimulus to release follicle stimulating hormone. This encourages follicles to grow and ripen, and to do so simultaneously. In other words, Maprolin induces an efficient estrus, helps shorten the weaning to estrus interval, improves farrowing rate in the herd, and increases the number of piglets per sow inseminated. Syncoris products echo the natural effects of existing hormones, acting together to produce a crescendo of beneficial effects. Using the Syncoris approach ensures improved reproductive performance, and best of all, Syncoris gives you the opportunity to implement a batch farrowing system that allows you to produce healthy pigs with a more uniform weight and harmonise your working practices. Ensure your unit delivers a first-class performance using Syncoris in Symphony. Synchronised reproduction management will benefit your bottom line and improve job satisfaction. Contact Janssen Animal Health for more information.